So now we're at my house. Airofoil has joined us, and he better not do anything stupid, otherwise I will evict him for a temporary amount of time. Okay, so this is my foyer. I haven't really done much work on it since I made it, and I'm getting really low frames per second here. 6 frames per second, because I spend a lot of time here, and I think there's a lot of chickens down there. And you just locked me out of my base! Don't do that!
That was Nick. He placed the block, so I helped him because he wanted
It's not. You helped him.
block it
Well,
out.
at least you're at least admitting that you did it. That's one good thing.
But whereas Nick, he didn't even say anything.
I didn't do that.
Yeah. Anyway, this is my water
now,
fountain with the beacon underneath. We've got speed 2 currently, and I've got to put walls in. And it looks pretty cool. The beacon's just glitching out. It's actually there. Yeah, I'm getting really bad frames per second here. If we go downstairs, the pattern continues a bit. And we have 3 villagers here who are all 1.8 villagers. And down there we have my mines, which we were all going in before. Also, Airofoil got burnt to a crisp and was calling Bentley Nicky, which is very weird. So, inside, behind the portal, we have my storage center. Airofoil is wheezing to death. Still wearing his Christmas skin despite it not being Christmas anymore. So I got all kinds of stuff here. I also labeled the books, multi-enchanted books. And then there's arrow bow related books. That's business books right there with the emerald. And I've also put in these things on the side. More storage centers, more storage places, 4 more cubicles. So I've got a lot there. And there's my enchanting table right there. And I got chiseled stone brick, corrupt potions chest, night blocks chest, mushrooms and cracked stone brick. And there's a few more boxes here and there. That tower over there was where the Iron Horse died. It's on a cliff and Tav pushed us off it. Speaking of Tav, this is actually his house over here. And he, with his band, he's done 2 griefing incidents. One of them is on YouTube. The other one, first time mentioned, is on this video or the other part. I'm not sure if this is going in part 1 or part 2. But I think what's happening is he's banned for the foreseeable future. And it's just because I can't trust him anymore. I can't, I mean, I could put him back on, but with what he's been doing, I'd expect him to be grieving in no time. So anyway, this is where his house is over here. And for his house, I think we'll keep it in case we decided to let him back on one day. And also, I don't think anyone should have any right to his stuff. So this is a one-way portal which leads to the spawn portal. He's got a bed here. He's got a chest with a lot of paper and 2 maps in him, which, what are these maps? I think one of them was he created. And this is the original map of the server. Like, this is the original one I created, but then I decided to move it onto my other map over here because it fit well when I made more maps. It's a bit complicated. And this one was the one he made, and it's got a better view of his house. Maybe I should put an item frame with this in it, I guess. Anyway, he's also got a bit of stuff here, and more stuff down here. And as we go looking around, there's a tunnel around here. I believe, is it here or... No, it's here. This one goes to S. Bolton 123's home. And unfortunately it's going to be off the map. But we'll head over there anyway. That's weird. When I was eating here, I ate 3 nom-noms in a row without feeling the urge to eat any more. Anyway, this is S. Bolton's home. So this is the main room with 2 beds. And we go up here, we got a little bit of another room. There's also a fishing hut which he started over there. And here is a lava tower which I made for him. it's kind of like a beacon, I guess. I used to make these all the time in my old worlds, in my old Windows XP computer. They were, it was really fun making them and watch the lava just drip down slowly. I haven't really, this is the first time I've done it since beta days, and yes, I keep saying beta days, but there's been a lot of stuff that happened in the beta days that I liked. So anyway, we come here, and doesn't look like there's much. Oh, there's a ladder going down, and I guess it's just fishing stuff, yeah. Okay. It does take a long time to swim from A to B. Oh well. Anyway, we're now at Airofoil's base. Last time I was here was when I showed off the egg, which he still hasn't claimed his clay. Or maybe he wants to keep it. Maybe he's like, oh, that's Menfa's clay, I might as well put it there. Well deserved. Well deserved. Anyway, this is his house. Not too much to show. I gave him this horse. After Commander Arius died, I noticed he didn't get a horse for a long time. And when breeding, I got this guy, so I decided to give it to him as a here you go kind of gift. No, it doesn't work. This is a cool trick. You just hop into my cart, then press shift, and it puts you straight in the portal. It's pretty genius, actually. This here is JMO HTP's house, and last time I was here, I actually got confused by this log. It turns out that, let's go inside first, but it turns out that it's actually a sideways log. They still get me, even now. Yep, just like I thought. And so he hasn't been on for a long time, as you can see, he hasn't finished his roof. Over here we have a gift which I gave him, which was an iron sword, because he didn't have that many materials. So, wow, he actually has a lot of glowstone dust. That's surprising. And I think I dumped most of his netherrack here when I was working on his nether portal room. And diamond boots, he's still got them. Huh, I thought he had a full diamond set which he was still wearing. And I gave him these 2 books a long time ago. Yep. And up here he's started something. He hasn't told me about what he's doing over here. But yeah, he's in Extreme Hills, so this is pretty much the only place where we get emeralds from. And there's another jewel spider spawner down that way, but I mean they both are cave spiders, but there's no point building a farm there since this is a low frequency, a lowly visited place. I'm really bad with words. There's a zombie pigman here. Might as well kill him. There we go, what does he drop? Nothing. Ah, you suck. Anyway, this is the portal. As you can see, it's a big portal. I'm going to extend the island out further here. And in case you don't know, I actually made this island. There used to be nothing here at all, and I just built this up. As you can see, it's not a good one because it goes straight up, and even there's no walls. But I'll have to extend it this way, and that way. Anyway, because it's not centered. Well, it's centered for the portal, not the island. And as you can see, yeah, here's the walls again, which lead down to the stronghold room and the portal. And when I was designing this, I thought you could just jump down this straight into the portal and get teleported there, but it turns out you take full damage when you land on the portal that teleports you. So it's, I've got a ladder there, and you can also ender pearl down there. And the ladder is, yeah, there's a few ways you can get out. There's like a gap here and a gap over there. But you can get down through this ladder over here, and that is a bed if you need to sleep. And you go down here. I've got fair falling 4, so I can risk it. And all of these are silverfish blocks, that's why I haven't mined them yet. Along with some of these ones, I believe, yeah. Ah, both of them are. Okay, and there's also the lava which used to be kept there. I need to do something with that lava. And so when we come in here, I haven't really done that much for looks. I looked at that guy, that's why I'm just hesitating. Over... Wait, what, cobblestone? Huh. Oh yeah, Airofoil said he was collecting some ender pearls so he could do something, even though we have an enderman farm. But he must have been here and just killing them this way. I think, you can't really see it, but I think there's that obsidian pillar is the one with the actual crystal, which is still intact, which I decided to leave when fighting the when fighting the ender dragon. There's a ravine here, which doesn't go to the bottom of the map, it just stops here. Well, at some points it does, but not everywhere. So there's the portal. I think when I clicked the egg, I thought it went that away. But did I just look at another Enderman? Dang it! Not again. And yes, there's also a tunnel here. I forgot to mention it to Airofoil when he was following me to the Enderman farm. You can also go near the port, or near where you come into the end, and then just throw an ender pearl down off the cliff onto the ledge. But he didn't have any ender pearls, so that's why he wanted to get one. And as you can see, I haven't finished it properly. There's going to be like a nether brick fence cage all across this, I think. And so you tend to ender pearl onto this strip right here. And at this point it's very narrow. We start to see something appearing, and it is in fact the Enderman farm. Now I'm not sure if this is the best idea, but I decided to put signs here to make the water flow here but not go any further. As you can see, I'm actually on the lowest layer I could possibly do it, of layer 1. You can't build on a layer 0, and hence why the water just stops like that. And also the water's here so that the Enderman can't teleport out. I've got an enchanting table here, some materials I build with. I wonder why that's not gone, maybe that was snow or something. But yeah, I've got a few other things, and I got wood in case I needed it. Not sure why I needed slabs. And I also got a bit of string as well. And I do have fences here, okay. So we got ender pearls, ender pearls, ender pearls, and I'll take that, I guess. There's also some random books for rerolls, in case you want to do a reroll. So I think right now mine isn't too good. It's finally time to see the contents of my ender chest. Let's take a look. So as you can see, we have 2 diamond swords, which is a bit unusual. The first one's my bowie knife, which is my wither boss sword. The second one is the law, which is my PvP sword. No looting because it's PvP. Then we got Kanai's helmet with a little cat face, which is my helmet for boss battles. Then there's prototype JW7DN32, which has absolutely no meaning. So comfy a jelly, Portal Boot's little sister. Then we got cooked dork, which was a joke for Airofoil, because he kept saying fish equals dork one day, and I decided to go and make a fishing rod. This was pre 1.6, but I decided to make a fishing rod, the first one on the server, and reeled in a fish, cooked it, and renamed it to Cooked Dork, and left it in my ender chest the whole time. Then we got some diamonds, pretty cool. More TNT, I don't want people stealing it. We got my sweeper, the non-fortune non-silk touch pick. We got Mr. Plow, the non-fortune non-silk touch not axe, shovel. And Mr. Plow is actually a reference to The Simpsons. You know, Mr. Plow, Plow King. Yeah, it was ages ago. Then we got the Loginator, which is my non-fortune non-silk touch axe. Then we got the Dragon Egg, 14 name tags, Takiyo's Katana, which I guess is... I should be using this instead of this sword. Anyway. Then we got my Silk Touch diamond pick, we got 2 lapis blocks, we got the map, which I've been showing around, except it kind of screws up in these dimensions, as you can see. In the nether it's just it goes blank, so yeah. Then we have this book of People Who Care. When someone is telling me something and I don't like it, I just hand them the book of People Who Care. Completely empty, as you can see. Then there's my fortune pick, which is nearly dead. Then there's the Burret 50 cal, which is now repairable, so I'm happy about it. I don't want Punch 2, by the way. And then there's the Jaws of Life. Now, you're probably wondering, did I cheat? Did I cheat to get this many emeralds? I mean, a few episodes ago, I barely had any emeralds. I mean, before 1.8 I had about this many. This was all on my emeralds right here that I'm holding. So how have I got a stack and 4 more emerald blocks? Well, you remember how I said Farmer Fred is overpowered? This is why. I mean, I'm putting up some screenshots like now or something, but there were times when I just traded him mass inventories full of not emeralds, but string, and I would get close to stacks of emeralds. And I've done that multiple times. I mean, I've only taken 3 screenshots of them, but I've done them way more than that. And that's how I multiplied my emeralds. None through emerald ore, all through trading. And so here's the Enderman. Currently it's only 1 layer of spawning. It's not that efficient. I just wanted to get something working, and when I heard 1.8 was changing the enchantment system, I decided I wanted to wait just in case something was happening that would affect the farm. But now that I know that it's not major, I'm gonna go finish this off eventually. So yeah, that's the end of the tour. I ended it with the end. So it's been a pleasure touring you around my world, and I hope that you continue to watch and enjoy the videos, and feel free to comment on improvements if you can think of any. So until then, see you next time.